talk to me real quick?
Hello.
All right, beautiful. So we're going to start off with your first and last name.
Caden Reisinger.
Hey, could you spell that for us?
CAIDENREISINGER.
All right, and you're a UNT student?
Yes.
What year are you?
Third year.
Third year? All right. Should we ready for the questions?
Okay. So, what does food insecurity mean to you? How would you describe it in your own words?
Are you? Sorry. Is it food insecurity?
Yeah,
Insecurity or and security?
insecurity.
Insecurity.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I was like, I don't know how those two correlate, but I guess I would say like just being insecure about what you're eating around people in like social settings or like kind of like or also in a way that you're insecure about what you're eating, as in like is it healthy or safe to eat, in ways like that.
Did you know we have a food pantry here on campus?
I did actually. Yeah, my choir.
Yeah.
2 years ago or last year, we all volunteered at the food pantry to help out and stuff like that.
Does choir do a lot of collaborations like that?
Concert choir does. They have a outreach initiative every semester to where we go and volunteer somewhere, or we go help out somewhere and do things like that.
Do you have any like past ones that you want to talk about, like past volunteer?
Yeah, we've done a lot with Letters of Love. I think it's what it's called. I might be getting that wrong, but
Yeah.
it's where we each write like a card to children in the hospital as like a pick me up, and just as like something fun for them to read, and like something happy in their time of like being in the hospital.
So, in terms of like food insecurity, not having access to food, do you know anyone that's personally like related to this issue, or have you ever related to that, like not having access to food or the food that you would like?
Yes, I would say, especially after freshman year, because having to live off campus and paying for like rent and stuff, it does become more of an issue, because then we have to work to make money to pay for our rent, and then also try to make extra to pay for groceries and stuff like that, and then also manage our time so we have time to go get groceries rather than buying like Chick-fil-A every day
Yeah.
and wasting more money. So yeah, I have had times where I haven't had time to go out and get like food and stuff, and I've had like friends that haven't been able to afford it like in the moment and stuff like that.
And then, you said you lived off campus. Did you live like still close to campus or further away?
I live about 10 minutes from campus. Yeah, so not far, but not like a walk 5 minutes
Yeah.
like it used to be.
Okay. Do you feel that the lack of locations, like supermarket-wise, like Walmart even, like the lack of locations near campus, like makes that an issue for a lot of people?
I think so a lot, because a lot of people do try to centralize apartments and stuff around campus, and then you either have to go to like university or Loop 288 in opposite directions to get somewhere to get groceries and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look for my questions.
And then you said that you volunteered at the food shelter. How was it?
It was a lot of fun. Like we actually volunteered at the garden a lot. So what we did was we all went out one morning, and just helped them plant stuff, and then helped them like harvest stuff and like get things cleaned and everything like that.
Okay. And then what role do you think local organizations play in aiding food insecurity, or like, making it worse, if you have any experience with that?
I would say the food pantry could be a really good resource for aiding food insecurity and stuff like that. I don't think I can recall any like thing that's
Yeah.
actually harming it, like
Yeah.
and trying to make it worse. But yeah.
Okay, and then if you could, obviously you don't have power, but if there was a policy you think the university could even put in place, what do you think would help,
Yeah. Ooh, that's a tough one.
It could
guess,
be like lowering cost or whatever, you know.
yeah, I guess like in a perfect world, like maybe including like a meal plan in your tuition. So like you don't have to go off campus to get food, or you don't have to be buying stuff from the union every day. Um, and like maybe that would make our tuition go up like a little bit, but it could also be pulled from other places, maybe. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
I guess just as a UNT student, like besides like after freshman year, has it? Do you feel like other UNT students can relate to the idea of just being insecure, not having the resources available, like being intimidated? Do you feel like there's a lot of students that relate to that?
Um, I would say it's kind of half and half, because there are a lot of students that um, have really good support from family and stuff like that. And so, like, if they do need groceries, they can just be like, "Hey, can you send me money for this?" But then, like, the students that don't have good family support or financial support, it's a bit harder. And I do know a handful of people like that and stuff, where they can't really rely on their parents for money and for food and stuff like that. So that it's like half and half, I would say.
So you feel like family support or lack thereof, like that's what really contributes to
I
the
think
food
it's a big,
insecurity?
big contribution for sure, especially for students that have to pay for their own tuition and rent and car bills and stuff like that. It becomes very expensive very quickly, and jobs aren't abundant here because there's so many students looking for them. You know.